Today we're going to talk about how to help tightness in your chest and difficulty breathing. I hear a lot about this from people on social media. They're contacting me about it, and many of my clients, when they come in for other problems, they tell me that they can't breathe, that they have difficulty in tightness in their chest. There really is a reason we have this. It's really about acid building in our chest wall, in our lungs, in our heart tissue. And it happens because our major lymph drain is right here in our neck. And all the lymph in our head has to come down, and all the lymphatics in our body have to come up to this area, into one vessel on either side, about this as thin as your hair. And when these get constricted, if you get tightness in your shoulders a lot, then acid waste will build up into your thyroid, into your jaw, give you TMJ, or it'll build down into your heart, into your chest, really anywhere in your body. But the chest is where we feel it first. And what I do is I stretch their lymphatic system. I stretch their chest a little bit, and they do much better. But if I don't teach them how to balance their internal body, then it really doesn't last. It comes back, their tightness. So there are a few things that you can do, and really only you have control over. It's really about balancing pH in your body. And pH is percent hydrogen. If you have a lot of hydrogen in your blood, then you have a lot of acid. If we have more alkaline, then we have less hydrogen and more oxygen. And really, that's one of the reasons why so many people are fatigued, is that when we are acidic, we have less oxygen in our body, and we need oxygen to make adenose triphosphate. But really, today we're talking about breathing, but everybody's also fatigued. But if you're having difficulty breathing, it really is something that you have control over. More magnesium, because if we're acidic, we're depleted in magnesium in our body. And magnesium relaxes our body, relaxes our tissues. Excuse me. Also, make sure you're hydrated. Very often people are very dehydrated, and water is really what cleans our body. As we drink water, it dilutes our toxins and help them to leave our body. You know, I'm a big believer in Epsom salt baths. Start taking an Epsom salt bath with 2 cups of Epsom salt. After you've done a few of them and you're consistent, you can add 2 cups of baking soda. So you put 2 cups of Epsom salt and 2 cups of baking soda. That's going to relax your tissues and neutralize acid in your body. And right after the bath, you're going to feel great. Later that day or that night, you may have a little insomnia or not sleep the first time. And the next day, you may be a little sore. What's happening is waste is being released, and it doesn't just go to the garbage. As the lymphatic system collects waste and things that need to be returned back to the blood, like lymphocytes, we just get tight right here, and everything backs up. So we need to learn to keep it moving, and we do much better. If the lymph system, if lymph flow is moving, our body is more relaxed. Once our lymphatics tighten up, then waste is building in some part of our body, and that area gets tight. And again, it happens in our lungs a lot. We see that with asthma, bronchitis, COPD, emphysema. We have a lot of lung problems. And it's not just the foods we're eating. You might be eating too many acid foods. It really is, even the air we breathe has too much CO2 in it. And when we breathe CO2, it interacts with our lungs, the fluid in it, and it makes carbonic acid. So we even have to balance the air we breathe. So it's really about adding magnesium, drinking water with minerals, taking Epsom salt baths, some stretching, maybe go get a massage, somebody who can stretch your chest a little bit, and you'll see you'll have better control of it. But it really is about you taking control of your life and balancing your internal body so that your lungs can relax. And remember, your lungs are right here and your heart sits right between it. So if you're having difficulty with breathing, then your heart can even be affected. So check your pH, your saliva and urine. If you have any questions, contact me at ossipinskyhealthacademy.com. You can also get there with lymphman.com, LYMPHMAN.com. Give me a contact and I will help you answer any of your questions. Thanks.